Lakkundi, also known as Lokigundi, is a place filled with history, striking yet forgotten Hindu and Jain temples, wells, inscriptions, and museums. Though an offset place in Karnataka, it is no less a place of interest as other famous locations. Around 96 kilometers from Lakkundi is the famous Hampi, which gets tourists from across the world. Lakkundi makes use of the natural resource wind by using windmills to generate electricity and also uses mechanical powers to pump water and drying grains. The ancient and rich heritage of Lakkundi is one to be revered and protected. The locals can be seen clad in khadi kurtas and dhotis. The women choose to wear khadi saris that are woven locally by weavers. These clothes are comfortable for the climate they live in, hot and dry. Residents commute in and around the village mostly by foot, bicycles, bullock carts, and motor-driven two-wheelers. The architecture of temples here is a delight for historians, architects, and archaeology enthusiasts. Once you are dropped at the bus stand, you can practically cover all the temples and other monuments on foot. The temples are made of green schist. Outer walls and entrances are very richly decorated. Intricate carvings in each temple depict the knowledge of the artisans of that time. The women wash clothes on the sidewalks every morning and leave it for drying throughout the day. There is a connected drainage system running through and through the village in the middle of the streets. On the cross streets with lesser flow, the drains are open, whereas the main streets have covered pipes for the larger flow that has to be handled. The government has also aided the village by making a higher primary school for girls. This encourages the female population of Lakkundi to enroll in education and work for a brighter future. The village, owing to its patrimony and culture, has a heritage center which has some of the most beautiful stone carvings. The artistically built stepwells indicate to the water storage systems of those times. One look at the depth of these stepwells is enough to feel its grandeur. Muskin Bavi, Chatir Bavi, and Kanni Bavi are some of the must-visit stepwells in Lakkundi. The construction materials used are locally available, following the traditional techniques, from wattle and daub, wooden post beam structures, random rubble masonry and others. The streets' facades are colorful, with lime plaster and wooden posts. The doors are the main attraction of a house.
This house is 300 to 400 years old. We invest around 3 lakh rupees per year for maintenance. The roof replacements cost us a lot. We do agriculture and floriculture for a living. We grow ragi, corn, groundnuts and white grams. Since 2 to 3 years, there hasn't been sufficient rainfall. So farmers are not getting a good yield nor a good price for the products.
Floriculture is one of the main activity in this village, owing to the prevailing black soil.
ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ.
I start the day with feeding the cattle and then clean the house and the surroundings. I then go to the farm and get fodder for the cattle. The difficult task is to clean the cattle. Then I indulge in household chores, take a bath and go to sleep.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋರ್ಗೆ ಕುಂಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸುತ್ತಾರೆ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗೆ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ.
We make objects from iron by forging the metal using hammer and other tools. We make objects such as gates, grills, railings, tools, and agricultural equipment. These products are sold in the surrounding cities as we get a good market value in these cities. The developing technology have an impact in the reduce of blacksmiths. This is our hereditary profession since 25 years. We have been practicing it and we are trying to keep these beautiful traditional methodologies alive.
ಈ ಕೆತ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಲ್ಲು ಬಾಲ್ಕೋಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಶೆಲ್ಲಿಕೇರಿ ಊರ ಹೆಸರು.
The art of carving stone is an ancient art passed down from generation to generation. Though the number of stone carvers have reduced from our father's time, it is by the continued practice of this dwindling art that it can be passed on to the future generations. Here we get the stone required for our carving from the nearby region of Bagalkot.
One among the various occupations in Lakkundi is weaving. Weavers sit cooperatively in a community space and weave individually, yet sharing a relationship. Every Tuesday, 4:30 in the evening, a vivid array of vegetables, fruits, snacks and clothes decorate either sides of the market road. This is the bumper day for vendors from in and around Lakkundi to gain their benefits.
So I must say Lakkundi is a new place for me and also a new experience in India. So far I hadn't seen a place like this rural and let's say almost unspoiled from modern influence. So it's a very interesting place for me. The way the houses are made, how the people live, how they do the handcrafts and the tools they use for that. Very nice place to study, I think.
Quite a few of the village men indulge in music and practice. Janapada, the traditional music of North Karnataka. They master this art on their own. Lakkundi, a village like no other, is home to 1,000 smiling faces that welcome you and souls emanating warmth. Boasting a strong sense of community where religions coexist, the simple interdependent livelihoods of these villagers make it self-sufficient in the true sense. Lakkundi has preserved its culture and heritage, giving it a distinctive identity.